Hello, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and do the flip through for the bonus Phobo number 2. And I realize I say Phobonichi in a really funny way, so I'm going to try to say it like a little bit differently if I have to say it again in this video. Anyway, this is my Phobo. It's like a Hobonichi, but it's not the actual Hobonichi journal, so it's Phobonichi. So here we go. Let's jump right in. This is July 17th through September 10th of 2017. So not quite 2 months in this. We have just like a couple little kind of basic pages, but they still work. They're still nice, you know. Little division of the journaling here. Here we have a little tip in. This was just a card that I had, like a thank you card. And then I just wrote some things that I was grateful for on that particular day. This was cool. I journaled about the day, but just in like little quick bullet points, just to kind of look back and remember the day without, going into a ton of detail about everything. So that was nice. I like that. Here the boys are playing with a friend of theirs at a park. I remember that day was super, super hot. I'm sure I mentioned that. It was my Gram's 82nd birthday. We brought her some dinner and met my aunt there for some ice cream cake. Here was a day where I worked, and then I went home and had some pizza and some wine. Let's see, we met a friend of ours and her kids at another park, and had a really nice day there. This page, I liked how this page came out. I like all the different little elements here. I like the colors all together and everything. That worked. Let's see, here we have a couple of tip-ins with the journaling, and I used some of the Distress Stain on the background, Tim Holtz's Distress Stain, which I actually really like. I only ever found one, and I've tried to find them on Amazon, and they're kind of hard to find now. I don't know if they stopped making them or what, but I'd like more. I really like them. On this page, I really like the colors on this page. I like this blue and this yellow together, and like the green that they kind of made. I like this, like the colors here. Just the whole look is nice. I like it. Here we took a really quick, like 1-day trip up to Plattsburgh, which is like an hour and a half or so away. We met up with my husband who works up there a lot, and I had a nice day there with him. Here is just the next morning. We woke up and had breakfast at the hotel, and the kids and I went home. Mike had to stay for work that day. Then he came home that night. Let's see. So here we have, I had a work day. This was cool, the background here. What did I use? I think maybe some Distress crayons. That's what it feels like. I'm not sure. I like it with the stencil there. That was cool though. Here I had a friend over, a friend and her daughter, and I made a brunch for us, which was good, and it was nice to see her. Here are two of my 3 children. See, Lily has paint all over her arm there because she must have been journaling or crafting with me. But that's just, I love this picture. I just love how she's looking at him. Just such a sweet, sweet look there. I especially like it because she doesn't always look at him like that. They don't always hug for pictures. They're not always the most loving siblings to each other. But it's very cute. Oh, they put on a fashion show for me. Yes, winter rain gear, swimming outfits. Very cute, very sweet. Let's see. This page too, it's like simple, but I like it. I like how it all lays out. I love these little gold stickers. I've used these like throughout all of my journals pretty much. Let's see, I brought dinner to my gram that night. She ate really well, that's good. We went to the library and Hobby Lobby. I think I was just with Evan that day. That's what it looks like. Again, these 2 pages, I like the colors. I just like the color and the layout. And I really like the size of these journals. I like the traveler's notebooks that I work in now, but these were just cool because there's more room. I don't know. I just like the size. It just looks good. I like the spray inks here. I like my layering of acrylic paints over here and then everything on top of it. This was just from like an old calendar. I think it was outdated. Maybe not, I don't remember. Anyway, I just circled the 3, and that's how I marked the date for that day. So that's cool. Let's see. Oh, some dreams that I, would like to accomplish. And it's cool. It's been 3 years, and I've accomplished a handful of these. There's no way I was going to do all of those in 3 years. That's a lot of traveling to do. But I can check a few of those places off. I met Bush. Let's see what else. A couple other things. But for the most part, these are things I can keep going with, and it's just exciting. It's fun to write it down, and then it's cool to look back and be like, oh yeah, I did that. It's nice. I recommend it. And I think it's cool to update them too, because some of these I'm not necessarily going to pursue at this point. It's kind of a dream that I'm like, it doesn't really resonate with me anymore, so I'm going to leave it behind. But it's still cool to see where I was at, where my mindset was, what I wanted to accomplish, and yeah, that's just cool. Let's see, on this spread here, a friend of mine came and spent the night, and it's so funny because I write about it in here, about how it was like really funny that we're having a sleepover at our age. We've had so many since then, and we've been friends for forever, since our teens. So we had sleepovers then, and then, a long time went by where we didn't so much, and now we do all the time again. So, and she's actually moving like a few doors down from me in another month. So that's cool. Our sleepovers will probably stop at that point because our homes are right here. But, we'll be able to see each other all the time now. So, yeah, and I liked the colors on this page, too. I'm really feeling the blue and the yellow together. It's nice. And I like the little crosses here, too. And these cutouts, they're from a Tim Holtz ephemera pack. I can't even begin to remember the name of it or anything, but I like them. I like the colors. They're a little vintagey looking. This page right here, so this is my favorite band. I mentioned a few pages back how, like one of my dreams was to meet them, and I did. Not yet. Like fast forward to last summer, and I met them, which I'll talk about for sure. But I won tickets to go see them this year. On this particular year, they weren't coming very close to me. I think this was the closest. It was like 4 hours away, which sometimes I can pull that off and sometimes I just can't, between my husband's work schedule and having 3 kids and other responsibilities and stuff. But I entered a contest to see like if I'd win the tickets, and I did. So I scrambled. I had about 24 hours notice to try to put together a babysitter and find someone to go with who could go on that short notice, and it just didn't work out. It was just a real bummer. I was so sad. I was so sad that I couldn't go. And the next day, you can see I'm still pouting about it. I'm still sad about it. But that's all right because, fast forward a couple summers and I met them. So it was all right. It all worked out. Let's see. On this day, we celebrated the August birthdays at the nursing home where my grandmother lived. This is the menu. This is what we ate. These are the gifts that my son got because he's one of the August birthdays. And we were supposed to swap names for Christmas, but we forgot. And yes, August is super early, but we just like to get a head start on things. And I like how I include the menu and the gifts because you can just look back and just, I don't know. I think it's really nice to remember all of this. I really like how this page came out. I mean, really it all comes down to like some distress crayons and a couple of stickers, but I just like it. I like how it came out. And here we have Xander's actual birthday. And he looks very cute in this little picture with his light box that I think he did that. We gave it to him. That was one of his like smaller gifts that he got that day because this was the year we took him to New York City. That was his big trip. And that was back in May. But we still do, we still celebrate their birthday and do something just a little bit smaller. We don't have, a big party or have big gifts for them on that day. But I made him a big breakfast that he got to pick, he got to pick what we had. And then, and then he wanted to go to Friendly's for dinner. So that's what we did on that day. And then I see here I wanted to write down his favorites, and I never did it, and I'm bummed. I should have done that, but anyway. So then the following day, we went on a glamping trip with a friend of ours, and it was really, really cool. The tents were super nice, and there was a lot of fun stuff to do there. And it was really nice. Honestly, if I could camp like this every time, I would. I would totally take that option. Here are just all the kids together, minus one kid. Yeah, the tents were huge. They had memory foam beds, zero gravity chairs, lights, lanterns, clean bathrooms and showers. There was a separate makeup room, picnic tables, canopies. Yeah, the only downside was that the mosquitoes were like out of control. They were horrible. Bug spray was like, didn't even matter. They didn't even care. Here we are. They have like this really cool, like Native American dance and everything. During one of the evenings, or maybe it's every night. That maybe they do it every night. I'm not sure, but it was really cool to watch. And we were right up front, and there's this big fire that they dance around, and it was super cool. Yeah, another couple of pages with the distress crayons, you know, sort of bordering the pages. These are labels from one of my favorite soaps. It smells so good. It's like sandalwood and vanilla-y. And the artwork is just so pretty. I have to include it in my journals whenever I get it. Let's see. And then here's the one my husband likes, Patchouli Sutra. This is like patchouli and different citruses, like different types of orange blended together. And it smells so good. Better than any cologne that he could wear. It smells so good. Let's see. What did I do? Oh, currently. This is a cool thing to just do. Currently drinking, eating, listening to, watching, feeling, touching, smelling. So that was fun. I like to just look back on stuff like that. I like this little washi collage thing I did here too. I like to do that like if I get new washi, like these were new. Let's see. We went in search of some football cleats for my son. Got some groceries, made dinner, did laundry, you know, usual kind of day. And here we visited my gram. And Lily was helping her eat, and I just thought it was a very sweet picture. I actually have a video of this too. I signed up for 3 kickboxing classes. Yes, I was very, very much looking forward to that because I was doing kickboxing workouts at home, and then a place opened up near me, and they had some special promotion, and so I signed right up for it. Never made it, and you'll see why in a few pages, but I was really excited to go. Xander had a second set of baby teeth pulled that he should have lost 3 years ago, but his mouth is just being stubborn. But this is to continue to make room for his adult teeth so that he can get braces eventually. Mike and I watched the latest episode of Game of Thrones. All I can say is wow, just wow. No clue what happened. No clue what episode that was. I never made it to the end of Game of Thrones. I know what happened at the end because it was hard not to know what happened because everybody was talking about it everywhere, which is fine. I had no intention of finishing it, but yeah, I wonder what happened. I don't remember. Oh, this was a day I was so crabby. Oh, so crabby. I just like put myself to my room. I was so crabby. Just needed to be by myself. This day we went to The Great Escape, and my daughter won or bought this flawless hat. I feel like she won it in a game. And my husband is modeling it very nicely there. And yeah, I like this background here. It's just a bunch of, like, that's a distress stain. This is a distress ink, the minty color. And then the brown, I think, is a distress ink pad. But I like how they all came together. Does that flip up? No. Looks like it might, but it does not. Alrighty. Oh, yep, this is why I didn't end up doing the kickboxing. Because I was cleaning up after dinner one night, and I had a candle holder, a white, it's like ceramic candle holder near the sink, and it was a little dusty, so I was dusting it off, and something happened, and it just like exploded in my hands, and like pieces flew, like pieces, I don't know what happened. I was just dusting it, and it cut my finger really bad right here, and I had to go get some stitches, and I was not able to bend my finger for a very long time. And so I had to pass on the kickboxing classes that I had signed up for because I couldn't bend my finger, you know, to get it into the gloves. And I'll cut that little part. You don't want to see the stitches. I forgot I have a picture of the stitches on the back there. But yeah, that was not fun at all. Let's see. This was just like a day that I kind of chilled out. It was the next day because of this, because of the whole trauma here. We ordered Chinese for dinner and watched Saturday Night Live Summer Weekend Update, which was really funny. I did some gimpy laundry and went to bed. I like this page. I like the spread too with the colors, how the colors all came out. And this card here. So we decided to rewatch Game of Thrones, which, yeah, we did try to start it over again, and it just didn't happen. I didn't finish it. He finished it, but I don't know. I just lost interest, I guess. Oh yes, the kids worked together that night to make a big, beautiful Cobb salad with shrimp cocktail for dinner. It was delicious. I kind of guided them a little bit, but they did all the work and they made it, and it was really, really good. Oh, this is August, and I'm listening to spooky instrumental Halloween music while journaling. Yep, I've been feeling it. It's August now, as I record this, and for about a month now, I've been like fighting the Halloween urge. I'm like, gosh, I got to hold off a little bit. I can't jump in the middle of summer. So, as of September, I can do it, but I've got to hold off just a little bit because I don't want to get sick of it. And yeah, I just got to enjoy where I am right now. I'm in summertime, nice weather, we go outside and do things. I gotta take advantage of that right now. And then here they are on their first day. How cute are they? So excited. And then come a month or two later, they put way less effort into how they're looking. Like, Lily will not be dressing like that every day. She's like, oh, leggings and a t-shirt, I'm good to go. Yeah, I was feeling a little sentimental today because they're getting older and getting bigger, and you know, it's part of life, but it's hard on some days. On some days it's a little sad. My stitches came out here. Everything is healing nicely. It was still numb and I couldn't bend my finger. One nurse said it was normal and that I'll continue to heal, and one said that it was weird that I couldn't bend my finger, so I guess we'll just see what happens, I guess. After my appointment, I ran some errands. I had to get soccer cleats for Lily, Hobby Lobby just for fun, Target for more school supplies and laundry stuff. I had lunch at Panera. I guess I was trying to do a no eating out September, but then I was like, I'll go to Panera. Lily and I were crafting. I video chatted with Mike because he must have been gone for work. Here's a nice note that one of Evan's teachers sent home. Here I had... Lily went further than she was supposed to. She got in a little trouble outside. Like, she was playing outside and went further than she's allowed to go. Mike took the boys with him to close some pools. I had a little Roseanne marathon, and I can't wait for the reboot. How sad. How sad was that reboot? Like, it's still a cool show, but man, it was tainted, you know, and now it's just not the same. But I still love Roseanne. I still love the show. I grew up watching it. I'll watch it any chance I get, especially the Halloween episodes. They're my favorite. They're my fave. And then that's it. Yep, that's all she wrote for this one. So, thank you for joining me, and stay tuned. There will be more flip-throughs coming soon. Thanks. Bye.